Spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright.
Hello. Okay. So sorry guys, sorry. Extremely sorry. I don't know, somehow the mic was not working. So welcome back to Chess Tube. This is Shantan Chandra and Kaustuv is yet to join. I'm waiting for him. The tournament is going to start in about 4 minutes. The time you see on uh, the screen is not right at this point because I'll just update it, and it's 4 minutes to go for the tournament to start. And this is the fifth Domination online chess festival organized by Shayan Bose, Devankhan Dhara, and one of Northeast the okay okay, Kaustuv Ghosh. How long the intro is? Okay, the intro is done, guys. Okay, anyways, this tournament is organized by Shayan Bose, Devankhan Dhara, and there is another guy whose name is Ravikant Theory from the Northeast Chess India. This is the under 15 section, and there are a lot of players, interesting players playing. Yesterday we had two sections, under 10 section and the under 20 section. Today we have the under 15 section and the bullet section at 9 p.m. If you want to join the bullet section, you can always contact me or the organizers on LHS. Or you can contact me as well on the social media websites The links are there in the description. The tournament is at 9. It's a paid event, and you also have some cash prizes to win as well. So we are waiting for the tournament to start, but before that, I'm also waiting for Kaustuv to arrive. Where is Kaustuv? Let me see. Okay, he is here now. Okay, he is here. Let me see. I have admitted him. Okay, so he'll take some time to settle in. In the meantime, guys, what are your thoughts? Who is going to win? I will also play today. Hi, Shantan Dada, Kaustuv Dada. Hi. Shankatik Maito also. Hi, Chessnoop Studio. Hi. Okay, Kaustuv Ghosh says, how long the intro is? The intro probably 5 minutes. The intro was 5 minutes long, and I am waiting for Kaustuv to be here. Is he here? Okay, he is here and he's connecting to audio, but he has not switched on his camera as of now. Kaustuv, can you switch on your camera? I guess if you can, it would be great. Okay, he has not yet switched on. Okay, I'll wait for him. And guys, as we know, as you can see on the screen, there are a lot of good players playing in this tournament, including FM Aryan Varshne. There is a FM LR Srihari who did a phenomenal job recently defeating Harsha Bharatkoti in the Chessbase India Foundation International Tournament. That tournament that was organized by Chessbase India. In that tournament, he defeated Harsha Bharatkoti in a very tough format as well. Big Line 555 is playing. I don't know who is it. Dhruv Fukan is playing. Also, we have Sundaram Mindstrom, Shankodip Maiti, Titobroto Kundu is also playing. There are a lot of players than yesterday. I can see a lot of names here. Also, we have Jai Ganesh is playing, Lalit Saw is playing, Ognibo is playing, Bengal Tiger is playing. A lot of players are playing. So this is going to be an interesting watch, and the format is 3+2 blitz. It's a 3+2 blitz tournament, and 8 players, 8 rounds of 8. There will be 8 rounds, and there will be 1 minute break between each round. Has Kaustuv switched on his camera? Yes, he has. So I can probably bring him into the screen. Sorry, Kaustuv. Can you see the screen? My screen? Can you see it, Kaustuv? Okay, so here we go. He's on the screen, and probably you cannot hear him. Neither can I. Something is wrong with this. I need to fix it with the Zoom audio settings. Hello, Kaustuv. Can you hear me? Hello. Hello.
Yeah, am I audible?
Yeah. Now you're audible. Sorry. Okay. Now everything is fine. I guess we can go ahead, and you can see the screen, right? The games have started, and there are.
I can see the screen, but the screen is a bit distorted.
Distorted, as in?
I cannot see the board.
Okay, you can see fifth domination under 15, right? That thing you can see.
Yeah.
Because
yeah,
we'll go to a game and then we can see only. Before that, how this is the opening page, like there's a tournament home page. Yeah. And guys, is everything okay with the audio and everything? Please let us know if there is something wrong with the audio or the video as well. Let's start. Okay, so Aryan Varshne is playing King Power. Let's see some games from the. And also, guys, those who are watching, if you want us to spectate any of the games, do let us know the usernames, and we'll surely go and watch that. Let's watch some games from the. Okay, let's watch Dhruv Fukan versus Nalini Khyar 0912. Anyways, not going by the name, but Dhruv Fukan has a 6.5 to 1.5 lead over him on LHS, as I can see. Okay, your first initial thoughts about the position.
Dhruv Fukan is white, I guess.
Yeah, Dhruv is white.
Yeah, I don't like white choice of open because he's playing too passive. But maybe it's his preparation. So I'm not going to comment on that. But I would prefer this position with the black.
Okay.
Black won't be comfortable to flop.
Okay, probably I need to increase your volume a bit. Give me a time. Give me just a second. I'll just improve your voice a bit. Okay, can you go once more? Yeah. Now.
I don't like white choice of open.
Yeah. Now this is fine. I guess his voice is coming well onto the chat. And okay, so you don't why exactly you don't like? I just missed out on that.
Why he's playing too passive?
Yeah,
Maybe it's his preparation, so I would not comment on that. But I would prefer to play this position in the black.
obviously. Because it is more comfortable with the black pieces, right?
Yeah, black is more space comfortable development.
But there has
Okay,
been
all
some
of these
developments, and black did take
Yeah, a
on
lot of things to come.
the queen, and this is the current position that we have on board at this point of time.
Now white is completely winning. White is already winning an exchange. And
Yeah,
there's
because
also the threat of bishop f6 and rook d7.
sorry.
There is also the threat of bishop f6 and rook d7. So white is winning.
Yeah, we can probably say white is winning in this position. Yes, so those who are joining in right now, and if you are not aware what is happening, so this is the fifth Domination online chess tournament organized by Shayan Bose, Devankan Dhara, and uh, Ravikant Theory from the Northeast Chess India. It has four sections: under 10, under 15, under 20, and the open section. Under 10 and under 20 are already done yesterday, and today we have under 15 and under the open bullet section at 9 p.m. And this is and if you're wondering who is with me, this is Kaustuv Kundu, one of the brightest players of West Bengal. He has won several state championships and have performed very well in nationals as well. He's rated around 2306, Kaustuv, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah, 2301.
2301. So he's a very strong player, and also I couldn't introduce him because we were late, and I was hoping how can we cover the tournament. So thank you, and also thank you, Costa, for agreeing to doing this and coming back after a very long time. Anyways, moving on, and those who are watching right now, if you have not liked the video, guys do like the video and hit the subscribe button, and also don't forget to hit the notification bell to stay updated with the content. Anyways, moving on. Let's see. This is this a problem for white to convert? Because I don't.
I don't
What
think
do you
so.
do?
This should be trivial.
Voice is very low. Okay, this should be trivial, right?
Yeah.
How do I improve?
White can bring his king to c3, then try something like a3, d4.
Okay, to king
Because
to
the bishop on d6 is fixed.
a3
Bishop cannot move.
yeah.
Then I will get rook d7.
But now with this g3 and h4, hasn't white allowed something like this onto the?
Yeah, but h7 is also weakened. So
Yeah, that is also a point. Okay, people say voice is very low, and I know why. Why is it so? Because I have not connected my headphones. Let me connect it. Something is wrong. Okay. Let me just change to this one. Hello, hello, hello. Okay, now this should be fine. And let me lower the gain as well. I guess. Okay, now this should be fine, guys. This should be fine. And Kostov, can you just talk for a second? I just want to make sure that I am hearing you. Hello, Kostov?
Hello. Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can, but I need to change the output of Zoom to my earphones. Okay, just a second, guys. Yeah. Hello, hello, hello. Yeah, I can hear
Hello.
you. Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you, and you can hear me clearly as well. Okay, all set, guys. All set. All
Yeah.
set. Everything is fine. So let's go. Let's go and concentrate on the game, and let's see what happened in this game at this point of time. This is turning out to be a very interesting game. And okay, we have some improvements, and it seems like black is who is now onto the driving seat. Okay, now how do you assess this position, Koso?
White allowed too much of counterplay. Still,
Ex
this is winning for white, considering the fact that he has an extra exchange. So this should also be winning for white, but it has
but
gotten a bit tricky
now if I
after.
take on g4. Hi Santosh, hi. Welcome. Thank you, Himanshu. Okay. I
Now
what if
it's not so clear anymore.
what about this? Now I think
Yeah, now it's not so clear anymore.
I would prefer
Now
black in this position.
this is favorable for black. Yeah, this
Oh,
is
okay, he
favorable
blundered.
for
Okay, no,
black.
he didn't blunder because the rook is the bishop is blind. I thought he blundered, but then it's not.
Still, I would prefer black in this position.
Okay, so we have some turn of events, and as okay now he blundered upon
Now again,
white. Okay, so this is fun. Okay, now I'll come to king
okay,
g4.
so a topsy-turvy game.
Yeah, exactly. I'll come
The
to king
rook
g4.
cannot move from the third rank because otherwise there's bishop e3. So white
Yes,
should be careful about that trick.
bishop bishop e3 is okay. He gives a check, but I don't think. Okay, now I can repeat right with checks. At least I can repeat.
No, the king will come to c2 via e2
Okay,
d1.
like zigzag. Okay, but now this
Yeah,
is favoring white, I guess. With the king on c2, he's now out of this mating zone probably, which the king may have threatened after coming to g3 or the third file or the third rank. Sorry, but
if
now
black had the b6 pawn, then it would have been not so easy for white because the g pawn was a clear passer and there
okay,
was no king to stop the pawn. But now white has an extra pass pawn of his own, so now it's easy winning for white.
okay. Uh, yeah, this seems clearly better. So we had a very interesting starting game. Like it's topsy and turvy, obviously because white was a exchange up in the morning, and then suddenly we had some fight. But then I don't think so. There is something left in this game. Okay, you never know. You never know. In let's say
Yeah,
anything can happen. But then white has
yeah,
quite
anything can
some.
happen.
Yeah, but white has some time on
Black
his.
should try g4 g3. Come on.
Yeah. Okay.
If
Now
you
push
want
the
to
pawn.
give some fight, then g4 g3.
Okay, now g3. Let's go g3. Okay, interesting. c7, I can play g2, or should I take on c7? No, you cannot. So probably play
No,
g2 here.
rook is controlling. Yeah, g2 first.
Okay, he blundered. Now g2 and okay, he goes for rook. Interesting, but I can always play rook c1
Yeah,
and rook
rook
g1.
c1, rook g1, rook c1, rook g1.
Yeah, this is now over. This is now completely over, guys. Okay, 12 people are watching. Those who are watching, if you have not liked the video right till now, kindly do like the video and also subscribe to ChessTube and hit the notification bell to stay updated with content. A very special video is coming on Christmas. Please stay tuned for that as well. Okay, let's move on to some other game. If something else is going on, let's see. This is completely winning for white. And okay, no, I don't see any games. It says 3 minutes. Okay, only this is the only game that is going on at this point of time. So let's watch that only. Okay, this is what it is going on, and white is trying to. Okay, yesterday in the under 10 section we saw a draw. Rook king. Me and Saptashi were commentating, and we saw rook king for 150 moves till the server declared it a draw. They played on.
No, no, there's a 50 move rules, right?
Yeah, but
Or
there
doesn't
was
that
a
count on
there was a
repeat?
capture on 100th move, so they played on till 150th move because before the server declared it a draw. They were going
Okay.
on and on and on. Okay, finally. So this game is over, and let us see how many people we have winning, leading at this point of time. After round one, we have 20, 30, 31 people with 1 points. people win 1 points and three with half. So we are around 40 seconds away from the next round to begin. And do you think who are the top seeds probably are Aryan and the favorites probably are Aryan and Srihari LR.
Yeah,
What?
I
So
am
what?
rooting for either Aryan or Srihari. I
No, I
don't know
have to.
for sure
You
who
have
will
to
be the
choose
champion.
one. Obviously, I asked you because you have to
Okay,
choose
yeah.
one.
Okay, then I will go for Aryan.
Thank you, Himanshu, for liking. You'll go with Aryan. Okay, so you think
Yeah.
Aryan is a better player than Srihari?
No, no, nothing like that. But I
Okay,
think Aryan, maybe, I don't know. They
okay,
both are equally talented, so
yeah,
anyone
oh,
can take the championship tonight.
yeah.
So, but
Obviously that.
I will go with Aryan.
Okay, and do you know who is Big Lion 555? Do you have any idea?
No, I don't have any idea.
Okay. I
It
need to
may
ask
be
the.
Shahil Day, but I'm not sure.
Okay, probably he is that is his ID only. Okay, Sahil Dev from Assam. He's a CM and a very bright youngster. Okay, now let's see Royal Bengal Tiger versus Aryan Varshney, because yesterday Royal Bengal Tiger finished second in the under 10 section, and he was playing pretty well, and he had a very good like positional understanding and stuff. So let's see his game. And this looks to be coming from this is your forte because this is Sicilian, and you have been playing Sicilian from your childhood, like the pretty first game
Yeah.
probably.
No, not from my first game, but yes, I've been playing Sicilian for a very long time.
Yeah, so this is your
But
forte. And
I don't like Black's position over here.
okay, and why is that?
Allowing the pawn on f5 is not so good. Like
Oh,
Black's king is now in serious trouble.
because f6 is now being threatened.
Yeah.
Let me go over to the other side and see it from this side. Okay. Uh, okay, f6 is a very
Black usually goes f5 himself to prevent the f5 ideas of Black. So now you can see Black has to play f6, and
now if
the position is
it takes
not so
take
good
I
for Black.
yeah, I can
Yeah,
go
it's
bishop.
okay for Black, but I would prefer White.
Yeah, obviously, because he could have taken with, okay, he delays it, but then he could have taken with uh, on e6 and then probably gone bishop f4 or something like that. Okay, now Black closes the center, probably eyeing something on the queen side with a5 a4 and probably knight d4 stuff, and attack on the queen side. And
Yeah,
white
but
is,
still, White's attack is faster. Like
yeah,
White
and
will. I don't
okay,
like
now
h5.
exactly, because he blocked the whole
When
position.
you're
Now
when you're attacking, you should not allow your opponent to block the position like this.
exactly. Important, guys. Important. Very important to learn here that you should not allow your opponent to block on the side you are attacking. Now, since the queen side is king side is blocked, now Black have has all the attack on the queen side, and it was Black who was playing on the queen side, and now he has to White has to defend his way, and
I
Black
don't know if I don't know if Black will manage to win this because the position is too close, and
yeah, probably.
White might have a fortress as well, and the bishop on g7 is as well as dead,
Yeah,
as good as dead.
yeah, obviously. This has no future. Probably it can come into some light with
Now,
f8.
knight d4 was a very bad decision, allowing the
Why?
knight to come to e5.
Yeah, exactly. So
Knight on
this
e5 is extremely strong, eyeing on d3 and g4.
exactly. So now it is a double attack. Okay, no, he saved with c1. So this is also very important point, guys, from Kaustuv, that after he took on d4, this bad knight on e7 had a very good score, and now has on e5, and is now very active. Or rather, it was on when it was on e7. Let me see something coming in the chat. I love elected. Who was the winner of the yesterday tournament? Yesterday tournament was won by Pawn Star or something like that. POWN. A pawn. I forgot. He's playing in this tournament as well. I'll let you know once I see his name. But he Royal Bengal Tiger lost in the last round, and then that other guy took the championship. Otherwise, he was playing pretty well as well at the same time. Now, okay, let's come back to this game.
Now
And
this is just too easy for Black. He will just outplay White. Too easy for Black.
how do you proceed? Like something like Queen C6, Queen A4, and Queen C2, maybe. I don't know. I just saw this plan, so
Yeah, you just need to maneuver your pieces. Just go
yeah,
a4, a3, bishop c8, bd7, bishop a4. Or maybe you can just go for bishop into c4,
Bishop into C4. Interesting. And if I take, I'll go. Okay, now this
knight
is
c4, and then go back to e5, and then I have two connected passes.
okay. This is also an interesting idea.
But
If you can take attack this bishop, and when he protects this bishop with rook f2 or something, you can go back again to e5 from here to c4, and then play with this connected passes. So very important insights by Kosovo as well. I think White is just moving his pieces to e1 and d1. That is what he is doing for the last 2 or 3 moves, as I can see. He has no plans
yes, because
basically.
White has no other good moves. The knight on c1 is fixed. The king on h3 is fixed. The bishop on d2 does not have any good squares.
But what if I
Same
take
goes
on
for the
d2
rook
now?
on a1 and f1.
Did
Yeah, he
he?
blundered a piece.
Okay. So probably he was trying to do something, but then this doesn't work at all. And okay, so I can surely say now that probably Aryan will convert this one very easily. Let's move on to some other game and see what are the interesting games going on at this point of time. Okay, sorry. Yes, yeah. Do you see any interesting positions? If you see one, please let me know. And that one, this seems to be an interesting position between Sundaram Maelstrom and Lady. Okay, that has finished. Okay, okay, that is done. That is finished. Uh,
No, no, that is not finished. That is
okay, okay,
going on.
that is going on. Okay, so this looks like a very interesting position. What it changed? Okay, had some firework. Okay, what was Rook D1, man? What if I take on D1? What
Yeah,
is that?
why did he play rook d1?
And why didn't
I mean,
White?
black could simply play queen into e4, right?
Yeah, what is happening? Queen into E4? Okay, you can take
Queen
on
e4,
bishop
queen
into
e4,
F4.
bishop e4, bishop f4. Yeah, but rook d1 is simply blunder. Why did he play rook d1? Like after rook d1, I can simply take on queen d1. This is also winning for white, but I can
But
just
why
simply
not
take
Queen
on
D1? I
queen
didn't
d1.
understand that.
Yeah, because after queen e4 there is rook e1, and the queen is there's a pin.
Yeah, but why
That's
didn't
the
White
thing.
take? Why did White play Knight D6 check? My God, this is very, 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 very confusing to understand for me as at least. Wow.
This game is more like a comedy of errors.
And now this is completely winning. He is probably a rook up. Yeah, he's a rook up. So let's move on. I just saw that position and it struck me that something is going on. And also yesterday we realized that it is very 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 enjoying and it's like a treat to watch end games. Me and Saptashi while commentating on under 10 games
Yeah, because
we
in endgames a lot of things can happen.
and
Endgames are
hence
the
we have
trickiest.
yes, and we have a rook pawn end game and we are here on a rook pawn end game. Theoretically, is it winning for black?
Yeah,
What?
it's a draw theoretically.
It's a draw theoretically. And why is it so? Can you let our viewers know why is it a draw? Why do you think this is a draw?
Even if there was no h pawn, like the f pawn and h pawn is defendable.
Okay, so you say that
So
without the h pawn and f pawn, you can defend the position. Even if white loses the h pawn, he can defend
yeah,
this, right?
it's still defendable if white plays accurately. And this should be easy because the pawn on f6 is too far away and white has all these side checks. And if the pawn goes too forward, then I have the back rank checks.
Yeah,
So
thank you.
no improvement for black. The king cannot also move up because then I will just go rook h8 and capture the h5 pawn.
Could you repeat once more? Just lost you.
The king cannot go up because I will just play rook h8 and capture the h5
Yeah, yeah.
pawn.
No, no. Your volume is fine. I lost you because my on my headphone something was wrong. You couldn't have to speak louder.
Okay.
It's okay. It's okay. Okay, so if the king moves up somewhere over here, white can simply go to here and take the pawn in h5. And okay, so Shankadeep Maiti, who we know, he's a youngster from West Bengal, and now he has tricking. Okay, now can you give a check? Okay, now he has probably found a draw with rook h. I can go rook h8, and this a draw. It's a probably a draw. Then and there. Why? Okay, GG Varshne. Why uh, why is CMI control? Why CMI control is removed from the tournament? I have no idea why is that happened. GG version is probably someone from it's probably Aryan or his father or from someone from his family, I reckon. But I have no idea why is okay. What?
No, he's capturing the g4 pawn.
Oh, okay, okay, okay.
This has fizzled out to be a draw.
Oh, okay. I just thought why did he take? Okay, now this is a draw. So let's move on. Probably this was the last game going on as well, and they have taken a. Okay, no, we have some games going on. Let's see. Let me refresh. Okay, this is the. There is one more game going on. And it's a. Okay, so we'll wait. We'll wait. Okay, guys, those who are watching right now and don't know what is happening, this is the fifth Domination online chess tournament. This is organized by Devankant Dhara and Shayan Bose from West Bengal and Ravikant Tiwari, who organized the Junior Chess League a few months back, a month back in November. They three are organized this tournament. They are organizing this tournament. This has four sections: under five, under 10, under 15, under 20, and the open bullet section. The other two tournaments, under 10 and under 20, are over. Yesterday it took place yesterday. I have covered the under 10 tournament, but due to some work I couldn't cover the under 21. And today we are having the under 20, 15 section, where FM Sierra Eller, who you saw probably in the if you have seen the Chessbase India Foundation Juniors Cup, he has played there and defeated Harsha Bharatkoti. We also have Aryan FM Aryan Varshney, who is also a very strong player, participating over here. It's a paid tournament, and they have a lot of prizes to win as well. And if you're watching right now, haven't yet liked the video, kindly do like the video and subscribe to Stay Snoop. And also don't forget to hit the notification bell and stay updated with our content. A very very interesting video is coming up this Christmas, and also we'll probably have some chess tips and tricks, opening videos, and something like that. Also, a very long, like 10 to 15 videos I have recorded. I'll be releasing them from the 1st of January. Anyways, we are done with round two. This format is 3 plus 2, 8 rounds of Swiss. Not arena, guys. 8 rounds of Swiss, 3 plus 2, and we are here. Let's see which game we can see. Jai Ganesh is playing Big Land. That should be an interesting watch. Should we go there, Kaustuv?
Yeah, we can see that game.
Okay, this is a Benoni. Yeah, probably, if I'm not wrong. Yeah, Kaustuv. Hello.
Yeah, this looks like a Benoni, but I have very little idea about this kind of structures, so I would not comment much.
Okay,
I
this
guess
has.
this is just
Okay.
no, this is not a Benoni. Okay, it
It,
transformed into a Benoni,
exactly. This
transposed into a Benoni, but it started e4 c5. That's
exactly.
strange.
That is pretty strange. You would never expect this kind of position from a Swiss player. You wouldn't. Okay, now knight h5, probably targeting this double bishop. What should be generally? How should in a Benoni? If you have seen some games, how does black generally plays in this kind of positions?
Black generally tries for a queenside break by rook b8 b5,
Yeah,
and
and
White's general idea is to stop the b5 break by playing a4, which he
okay,
didn't do in this game.
yeah,
Otherwise, black can also go something like knight e5, bishop g4, or something like f5, f4.
okay, and if for interesting. Are you streaming today's bullet tournament? I'll be playing the bullet tournament, so obviously I'll be streaming. Anyways, uh, moving on, and
I
what
think this was a wise decision from black's perspective.
and why
Like
is that?
as far as I know, Jai Ganesh is a pure e4 player, so I don't think he's well versed with the ideas of the Benoni position.
Okay, but then he
So
only
it
went with
was kind of
d4, and
tricky.
but
Like
he
big line provoked him to play d5. He played
yeah.
e4, c5, d4, and then big line played e6, provoking him to play d5, and then it transposed into a Benoni.
But it was a big Giganesh who went with e4, c5, and d4. So probably he was the one who played d5, and yeah, that is a very nice observation by Kaustuv, where he says that uh, probably Big Line knows that Giganesh is a very good player, a very good e4 player. So he wanted to take him to some other structure. So he went with e4, c5, and after with d4, he just prompted into a position, a structure which white may not be familiar with in in like earlier. Okay, now now I think white may have the upper hand, or no, because both of them are coming on each other on.
This is getting complicated because
Yeah,
black is
exactly.
pushing his pawns on the king side and white is doing that on the other flank. So now it's a race of pawns.
Yeah, and these pawns are moving on. These pawns are also coming in. But then probably which ones are more faster? Probably I can play e4, f4, and f3, something like that, and play queen d7 and queen.
No, if you play e4, then you will not get f4.
And why is that? Right
Okay,
now,
no. Yeah. Now black has e4, f4 with tempo.
exactly. That is what I was going to say. Yeah, and he goes for e4. Is he stream sniping or what? I don't know. Even I am playing. All the best. Thank you, Devans. Uh, okay, e4, probably bishop e2. Okay, now he's targeting this bishop, knight on h5. I can probably come back to f7, f6, d7, and e5 could be a very good square for me, but it will take a long time. Now this bishop on c8 is a very problematic piece for black, don't you think? Because it doesn't have a good square. But you can also say that it is doing fine then.
No,
If
yeah, it's doing fine on c8. The bishop
yeah,
does not need to move.
okay. So probably he goes for the
White
okay
may
now
have landed a pawn.
exact no
No, he
because now
defended it.
yeah exactly. So he had defended it. Now probably c5. And don't you think after d6, after he pushed the pawn, now black has the ideas of bishop d7 and c6,
Bishop d7 and bishop c6.
and since white does not have the color bishops, this is the he can probably contain the pawns till a longer time than black can because he has double pawns, double bishop. So now
Yeah, and because black is targeting white's king, so it will not be an easy task for white to defend.
exactly. Uh, that is what I was going to say because now containing this d6 c4 pawns are going to be easy, more easy because the pawn is on d6 and the light squares are weak, and black has a light color bishop to contain. Okay, he has gone with, and black is down on time, man. Black is down on time. He has 13 seconds on clock. Wow. Takes. And what do you think? Okay, now probably
Still,
these.
still, this is a double-edged position.
Okay, still this is a double expression, and then I guess I'll give white the nod ahead because he's way ahead in on time, and these double edge positions are very difficult to play with less time on hand. What do you say?
Yeah, and black is very low on time, like just 6 seconds.
Exactly, very low on time. Oh, sorry for that. I went to bring my bottle of water for me, and I can take on f5 and take on e4. Yes, exactly. Simple. This pawn I'm losing. Probably I can come to queen e7 check, rook f7. Okay, now I can play rook e7, sorry, and then bring the rook, and white probably is going to win this one. Mikhail Tal says, "Hi, can I join too? Where do you want to join? The tournament? Probably not because this has already started and it's a the two rounds are also over and it's a paid tournament as well because we have prizes as well. So I don't think you can join, but surely you can join a bullet tournament. It is from 9 p.m. IST. No, you are 18 years old. You cannot. But at 9 p.m. we have a bullet tournament, which you have to pay obviously. But there are a lot of prizes as well, and if you're interested, please contact me on LHS. My ID is StarPlayerWB, or you can contact me on the social media handles there given there in the description. You can contact me there as well. Completely winning for white. King
Yeah,
D5.
completely.
Oh,
Rook f5 is just easier.
yeah. Sorry. Take. Okay, let's move on, and probably he's going to win this one because he has a lot of time on his clock. Let's see if there are any other games that are going on at this point of time. There are some games going on, and which position looks appealing to you, and we'll go for that. You can see, right?
Let's go for Aryan versus game only.
Okay, let's go for that because this looks to be a very interesting position as well. And okay, because they have some equal chances. And I like white is pressing, but then
Yeah,
white
this
has
is
also
roughly equal, but white has
white,
better chances.
but then
White's
white
knight is far more superior than the bishop.
Obviously, we all know that Queen Knight is far more better than Queen Bishop, or is it the other way around? I don't remember. Anyways, uh, also those who are joining in right now, we have not yet liked the stream. Kindly to like the stream and hit the subscribe button, and also don't forget to hit
And
the.
black blundered.
Okay, what did he blunder?
Now the e4 pawn is lost.
Okay, now I'll just simply manipulate my knight to f5 and protect this threat on g4 and take the pawn in e4. Now I have a pawn up, I'm a pawn up, and I'll slowly press for the win. So finally, black has blundered, and now white can probably take the h6 is now also weak. So I'll simply come back to g3. Now h6 is falling as well. So this should be winning as well for white. What do you think?
Yeah, they should be winning for white.
Knight, and he has blundered. Okay, now
White is
this is,
just two pawns up, and the knight
and
is
he
superior than the bishop,
and he has
and he
already
won.
blundered the piece as well. Anyways, no bullet is free if we play two other categories. Yeah, obviously, if you play two other categories, bullet is free. But I was talking to Mikhail Tal, so matlab the not Mikhail Tal in sense the Mikhail Tal, but the person who asked me to the in the chat. So for them, it's a paid event because they haven't participated in more than two tournaments. Anyways, and obviously he's 18, so he cannot participate more than two tournaments. So eventually it becomes that he has to pay. Okay, another end game. Okay, nice king pawn end game here. Let's see this. What do you think? Winning for white?
No,
Black? Oh,
this is
no,
winning for white. The
white.
outside
Sorry.
passer always wins.
Outside passer. Exactly, guys. So this is also very important. Outside passer. What is outside passer? Which is like on the either side of the board. What it does is when you push this pawn, the king is attracted to this pawn, and now with the white king, as you see, it went to the other side and grabbed all the pawns, and now is simply queening and winning this match. Also, a very very important lesson here, guys. Those who are watching. Anyways. Uh, Moving on, probably this is the last match only going on, so let's wait for some time for before we. Okay, let's see if there are any other games going on. uh, okay, Kaustuv is off camera. Oh, I didn't realize that. Okay, you are back. Oh, okay, okay, okay. I was just wondering what happened. Anyways, okay, so some matches, okay, three matches are still going on and one is still trying to mate, and you can see the other is a. This is obviously winning. This I don't know what has happened. Probably it is over, but this is the only game going on. The Aces Manian versus the Line is back 2020. I remember both of them played yesterday. थंबनेल में तुम्हारे साथ कौन है? थंबनेल में मेरे साथ है भाई Kaustuv Kundu. He's a player from West Bengal. He has won. He's of my friend, obviously, first of all, and he's from my age group as well. And he has won several state championship on my age group under 7, 9, 11, 13, 15, 17 भी शायद मेरे को नहीं पता. बहुत सारे स्टेट चैंपियनशिप जीता है उसने. नेशनल में भी बहुत अच्छा परफॉर्म किया है. एंड ही हैज आल्सो ही इज रेटेड अराउंड 2300 एंड हैज like I remember playing with him in national team championship with in Bengal team, and he was like that period of time it was his golden run. He was around 2386, right? Your peak rating is
Yeah,
2386, right? Yes, he was on
2381.
2381, and he was at his peak at this point of time, and he was just playing with GMs on the first board, like team का first board, I mean. जा रहा था 1.5 घंटे में बैठ करके ड्रॉ करके आ जाता था. मतलब he was at his peak at this point of time, but then slowly because of some reason or the other, he has now his rating has dropped, but he's a very very young promising player. Probably not young, but then promising player from West Bengal. Sorry to call you old, but then young in like our age is pretty old in terms of chess. That is
Yeah,
what I meant. Yeah. Okay. So we are done with 3 rounds of the under 15 section, and we have a 1, 2, 3, 4. 5, 6 players. 6 players leading with 3 out of 3, and we have Jai Ganesh, Srihari Elar, Aryan Varshney, Jiaji, Jojo Dotin, and combination player. We have 3 players on 2.5 as well. Fedor Alimov, I think he's not from India or something. Yeah, he's from Russia.
He's from
Uh,
Russia.
he's from Russia, and he is also playing and is at 2.5 points. The line is black is at 2.5 points, and Avantika is also at 2.5 points, who probably didn't play the first round as well. As you can see, he was given a bye. She was given a bye, and 37 seconds is left for the tournament. Okay, hi, sir. Niladri sir is here. Hi. Anyways, so we have the next round has started, and guys, those who are watching out right now, and if you want us to follow any particular player, you can obviously go tell us the name, not the name, the username of the player, and we'll surely go and watch that match. And you can also follow the match here on the link. I'll follow the. I've sent you the link. The link is in the chat. You can follow the tournament there as well. Okay, moving on. Let's see what is going on. What are the games going on? Combination player is playing Srihari Elar, Jiajit is playing Jai Ganesh, Jojo Dottin is playing Aryan Vashni, Avantika is playing Feather. I don't know. Okay, let's see this match. We have not seen Feather. Let's see how Alinov plays, and he has 2-0 score. On Avantika has gone with E4 D5, which is a Scandinavian defense, and Kostov, I'll let you take over and speak for some time because my throat is hurting. Yeah, go on. Kostov?
What to say? I don't have much idea about E4 and Scandinavian. This is not my kind of position.
Okay, but then White is going all out, as you can see. Okay,
Yeah,
now,
but he's weakening his structure as well.
yeah, that is pretty bad, right?
I don't know. This may be his preparation as well.
Yeah, this can be. Okay, G5, interesting. Take. Now probably he'll take on C6. This kind of variations come from like E4, E4, C6, D4, D5, E5, Bishop F5, and White plays G4. This kind of structures the pawn on H5, Bishop on G6,
Yeah,
arrive
this
from.
can arise from advanced Caro construction.
Yeah, exactly what I was going to say. Yugi 2010. Okay, we have an uh, request to follow Yogi 2010. Let's go and see him where he is. And can you tell his name? What is his real name? It would be great to know as well his real name. Let's see. Okay, he's playing Sundaram Mindstormer. I have heard his like I've seen him playing in the online tournaments, but I don't know who is he exactly. And I'm seeing Yugi for the first time as well. Okay, this has come from French. Looks like French, but I never know. Okay, no, E4 knight C6, not French. Anyways, thank you Shantar and Kostov. Welcome sir, welcome. But thank you টা কিসের জন্য বুঝলাম না। আমিও আছি। Uh, Shubha and Kundu says আমিও আছি. Oh, you want to join? Obviously you can. Should I send you the link? Zoom link? If you want to join, you can. Shubhayan, it would be better for me because I will get the rest. I'll not speak much. You both can speak and I can just make the arrows. Okay, Kostov, what do you think of the position?
Black is doing okay. The E6 pawn is slightly weak, but White does not have any ways of attacking it at this point, and Black has good control down the F file, so Black can try something like Rook G6, Queen F6, target on the queen side.
Yeah, but then I don't think. Okay,
Rook
now
G6 is not happening right now because the queen is on D3. So some preparatory moves like Queen F7.
okay.
And
Rook
if you
aside.
are too ambitious, then you can just go G5, H5,
Oh, that
G4 all
that I
in.
don't like. That I don't like. It will weaken my king position, like the king side too much. I don't like that one. But then with b6, probably okay. Now I cannot take advantage of the light squares, weak light squares because black has white doesn't have the white bishop. Probably rook e2 is a sensible move. Probably trying to bring on the rook to e1 and create some kind of pressure on the e6 pawn. But then don't you think the knight on b3 is somewhat misplaced, and you
Yeah,
can
I like Black's way of playing. He played b6 and a5, limiting all the squares of the knight.
yeah, and now probably this idea, can you see on screen? Would that
Yeah,
be
knight
good?
c1, knight e3, knight e5, but that will be too slow.
Okay, now can I, if I take, can I take on f3? Oh, okay, no, I'll bring my knight on f5. Go knight is
Bishop
okay.
f3 was bishop d2 was not necessary. The bishop was
Exactly.
doing good on f4.
Okay, now
So
d
knight
d
on
into,
d2 was misplaced.
okay,
K
now
into
it
e5.
is bad, I guess, because now it
Yeah.
solves black problem of the weak e6 pawn.
Now rook g5 just paralyzes the queen. Black is
Uh-huh.
slowly taking over and white is very low on time. I think black should convert this.
Mm-hmm.
Though the position is still balanced, but black should convert this.
Because probably he's the one who is pressing right now and probably has some ideas. Maybe he can take on e5 and now come to c2 as well with the queen. Yeah.
Oh, he blundered mate.
Oh, that was a very cheeky mate. That was a very cheeky mate, and now with this,
Yeah, that is bound to happen if you bring your queen to h2.
yeah, obviously, what this was not
I feel
pretty.
sorry for the white queen.
Exactly. Bishop d6, rook f3 kind of plans. Bishop d3, rook f3. Uh, yeah, probably. Mauritius, bishop d6 and rook f3 kind of plans or something like that. Okay, 18 games are going on. Let me refresh. Let's see how many games are going on. Okay, 18 are going on right now, and I want to go for something very fancy or complicated or something spicy. Uh, Fedor Alinov is a piece up, and his king is weak, as you can see. Uh,
But the black's king is also weak.
okay, that probably is winning for white as well. You never know, but f7 is weakened, and this is a end game. Let's go and see this end game. This looks like to be a very interesting end game with combination player and Srihali LR. And okay, now black has this king d5 and attack the bishop pawn on d4, but then whenever he moves his bishop away, okay, now probably he'll go to g4 is not a good move, or is it? I can go bishop b3, but he'll come to bishop e4. What do you think, Kaustuv?
Black is pressing, but I think white can hold this position.
Exactly,
I'm not
exactly.
sure if g4 was a sensible move. I'm not sure because now black can just play g5 and fix the pawns on the light squares.
Yeah, and as we know, uh, opposite same color bishop means fix the pawn on the opposite color of the bishop. Am I right?
No, no, this is the same color bishop endgame.
Yeah,
So the strategy is to keep the pawns on the opposite square of the bishop,
yeah, exactly. Of
opposite
opponent's bishop,
color of
opposite color of
yeah,
opponent's bishop, right?
yeah, opponents. Now, if it is a same color bishop endgame, then there's only one colored bishop, so it doesn't matter. So you just keep the pawns on the opposite color of the bishop.
Yeah, obviously. Oh, okay, yeah, same color bishop in name, not yeah, I was stupid. Anyways, I just got confused. Thank you for seeing the game. Oh, my pleasure, our pleasure, guys. The tournament, the commentary is for you guys only, and it is us, you who want to see the game. So obviously, our job is to show you the games you want to show, and probably now I guess Black has the tempo, and he'll get the what is happening.
Black Black needs to get the opposition, but does that help?
Exactly, because did Srihari miscalculate something or of that sort? White has offered a draw, as I can see, and probably he is going down on time. He's going down on time. Probably he'll accept the draw. Okay, no, he goes for king f6.
But now what about d5?
King, uh,
Okay, now d5 runs into c5.
Yeah, now this is better for black, I guess,
No,
because
no. This is all very complicated. White
yeah,
can go D6.
this is a very very
Okay,
interesting
there's H5 as well.
takes. Okay, now with King C4,
Yeah,
I
he
have
blundered.
yeah. This was a very very interesting king pawn endgame, guys.
No, White should have tried D6 instead of King D3, where he allowed Black to play King E5. He should have tried D6 and D7.
Okay, now black is queening.
Yeah, Black is winning much faster and Black is winning.
Okay, so this is done as well, guys. This is done, and Sri Hari, after a very very tricky game, has won this one as well. Let's go back to the tournament and see how many games are going on. And there is only one game going on, and it's Aryan versus game versus Jojo in. Wow, what is this position? Okay, Aryan is a piece
Aryan versus
up.
a piece up, so he should be winning.
Yeah,
Pawn
yeah.
is queening.
And he always has this pawn on h5, which means he is never going to uh, like lose at least. मतलब ड्रॉ होने का कोई चांस नहीं है because अगर बिशप भी sacrifice कर दिया तो ये pawn है जीतने के लिए and ultimately white has resigned and
No,
Aryan has
if there was no pawn on H5, then it would have been more interesting because
yeah
you would
exactly
get to see a double bishop mate.
uh-huh yeah. What is the time control? Lakshman Raj says time control is 3 plus 2 and it's a 8 round Swiss match and 4 rounds are done. As in you can see, the top two favorites are leading at this point of time and probably are going to face each other in the next round with 4 out of 4. And Jayajit, Jiajit, I don't know who is he. Let me see if I can see his name. Is Jitsa. Okay, Jitsa. He is also a very promising player as well. He is also at 4 out of 4 and the only player out at 3.5 is Fedor Alinov. He's a youngster from Russia. Uh, and there are, I don't know how many, 6 and 8, 5 and 8, 13 players at 3 points, and the next round begins at in 30 seconds, guys. And those who are watching right now, if you have not
The
yet
game's
liked,
already started.
okay, games have already started. Okay, and probably okay, no, we have still have to
No,
wait
we
for
have,
that match because Aryan
yeah.
Varshney is playing Jayajit and Srihari LR is playing Fedor Alimov, and both the games are going to be very interesting, right? So, what do we focus on?
No, we can see either of one. Either.
Okay, let's go and see this one, and we'll probably switch to that as well and see what is happening there. Aryan versus Jadit. Do you know Jitsa personally? You said you know Aryan, but do you have any idea of Jitsa?
No, I don't know any of them personally, but I have seen them playing. No, I
Uh,
don't have any idea about who Jeet Shah is because I've never seen him play in a tournament. But I have seen Aryan and Srihari and I've played them as well. So I know them professionally, not personally.
okay, I mean what I meant is do you know them? Okay, not personally. Sorry. Anyways, so moving on. Everything looks fine in the chat. Okay, let's concentrate on the game. And this is what black has given up the center and probably trying for c5, but now white has developed all his pieces as you can see at this point of time. Rook c1, rook
This looks
b1.
like a mix up of a Queen's Gambit declined and a Queen's Indian, but
Yeah,
I think White is better.
yeah, queen c8 probably. Not a good. Yeah, he goes with queen c8. And probably white is clear, but the better by far because now I have ideas like knight b5 and c7 is also attacked after I take the bishop. I mean, or something. I don't know. What should white plan? Something like
I'm calculating knight e4. Is that possible?
knight e4 bishop. Okay, no. Knight e4 bishop
After knight
a6,
e4, bishop a6 is forced, and then I go knight d6,
knight d6, c d6. Uh,
rook c8,
okay, he goes for knight e4. Probably he has seen that knight d4, c d6, rook c8,
rook c8,
bishop e2.
bishop a2. I take on 8 and go rook c1. and then I go to rook c7. I have the open file.
You take on a8 or f8.
I take on a8
Then I
because
take
if I
on
go rook f8, then
then
I
I
just
take
activate his king.
then I take on d1.
Yeah, but then I can go rook a7, right?
Okay, you can
I'm
take
just
on
winning a pawn.
yeah. So okay
Okay,
now
no, he did not play cd6.
okay, I need to with the
He played
bishop.
bishop e2 first. But now I'm worried about the future of the c7 pawn.
Yeah, probably I can play
Because
rook
now
d2 and
white
rook
will
c2.
go rook d to rook c2. Yeah. How does
E-
black defend the pawn?
Exactly. Uh, Probably he has to go something like rook d8 and rook d7, which he goes for. But now I'll just simply bring my king into the center and play rook c6 first, which is a very important move to like restrict the pawn to c7. And let's see what is let's see how does he convert this one. Probably
I don't know. Maybe he should have played before b5, like fixing the pawn on c7.
okay. Sorry.
Before b5 first, and then bring your king.
Yeah, probably he could have. Okay, let's see what is happening in the other game between Srihari Elar and Fedor Alimov. Let's see this one, and they have a 4-0 score. Fedor against Fedor Alimov. Srihari has 4-0 score, as I can see. And this game looks to be
This
better
is
for
also
white.
liquidated into a major piece endgame.
Yeah, better for white for sure because he has the d file and has the
No,
a7 pawn now as well.
he has already won a pawn.
Exactly.
This should be winning for white. The rook is too much active.
hmm
Okay, no, black gets the e5 pawn as well.
That could be tricky. But then I have the
Maybe white maybe white rushed a bit with the rook a7 move.
exactly. Maybe he could have waited something like with something like I don't know,
Queen
but
c4 looks good.
queen c4. Probably I can go back to queen b6. You never know. Let's see what is happening in the game. And now he has gone to queen c4. Rook c8 is played. This is under attack now b4, and probably he's going to win this pawn. But I not play queen d7 check? Takes take. Okay, no, queen d5 check is not possible.
No, you're just losing the c5 pawn.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, let's see what is happening in this game. And okay, wow, there has been some improvement, and I guess white is the better player here, better
I
with the
think
better.
white is just technically winning. The pawns on g4 and h6 are too weak. The rook is too passive, and white is just crushing after f5.
Yeah, probably now you have to play something. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, f5 is just winning. You cannot stop the f pawn.
What if I play rook f8? Oh,
Rook
I can
f8,
rook
then
f5
rook
also.
e5, rook e6.
Rook e5, but then the pawn is hanging, na?
No, now it's black to play. If black plays rook f8, then I go rook e5.
Okay, yeah, sorry, my bad. Okay, or can I not go something like rook d2 and then bring on my king?
Yeah, that is also possible.
Like cut this king off from this file,
Yeah, that is also possible.
come
That
back
is also
here,
winning.
and then bring my king onto the game. Yeah, that is also possible. Okay, let's see what happens. And he goes with rook f8, and this has become okay. Now what happened? How did black had so much chances? Okay, he played queen d4, and okay, he had to take. Otherwise, he's losing the pawn. Okay, okay. Now this has become interesting as well because the white.
Yeah, this is very risky for white.
Rook d2, rook b2, sorry, not d2, and check, and d2,
Rook b2, I guess I will go rook a7 check
king
and
e7, king
b7.
e6, king e6. Why not king e6? Why not king e6 and prevent rook something like rook d7? Anyways, uh, rook e2 check,
Rook a2
king.
check was unnecessary.
Exactly. Now this is preventing. It was preventing this pawn to queen on b8. The top two goes are going
No,
very
no,
well.
no. No, rook a2 check. I think this is winning for black because after d2, how do you stop the queen?
Okay. Yes.
And
Exactly.
you can queen as well, but black gets the check by promotion.
Which is a very important check.
Yeah, and the king is in the center. I think white will just get mated.
Let's see. Let's see. King e5, queen a1 check is there. The only check in the board at this point of time.
Yeah,
Uh,
queen a1. Then if you well, rook d2. That's strange.
okay.
Why didn't he consider the check?
I don't know. Let's quickly move on to the other game. Let's see what is happening there. And probably white is winning this one. Yes, he is because
Yeah,
the king is
white
cut
is
off.
winning.
Also, let's come back to this interesting game. And now after queen f7 check, king king e6. Now if we give a check here, I'll go to king
Now the
e7.
problem is that the king is running away. That was not the case earlier. But still,
But
this is winning for black. Like black can just take on f7 and take on f2,
yeah,
and
simply
then
take and
that
take
is
on
just a
f2.
pawn up.
And also this is queening as well. He goes for that only. But he has to be careful with of the move rook king f8 or something like that, targeting the g7 pawn, which can be pretty precious because in in games pawns are always pretty precious. But you never know. But I think this is
F4 is necessary right now.
yes, he goes for f4, breaks
But
off this.
white is trying something like go for h5 and then king f8. White
Okay,
is trying a mating pattern.
h5. Okay, he goes rook e7. Probably yes, he is probably trying that one. He goes king f8. Probably if you take, I'll take. Yeah, and he'll take
But
this
now
one.
now this is winning for black.
Yeah, probably yes, check.
Y
I'll go.
f3. Y f3.
Okay, he was trying but g4, a7. Okay, now can I not go rook a to something? Can I have okay. Okay, he came king e6 just because he wanted to protect the check. He wanted
Now
to play
white's only hope of survival is if he gets
a
perpetuals,
perpetual.
but I don't think that's the case because after king g6,
There is no check on the
white
board.
has just run out of checks. Yeah, white has just run out of checks.
Rook
And
f6,
rook
and this is
f6 wins on spot.
okay, so that goes the first major upset of the tournament, with Fedor Elemenov winning the first game. As I can see here, this is his first win against FL on LHS. Earlier four games he has lost. Rookie 2 is winning, I guess. Why is it bad? Yes, it was winning. Obviously, Ambarish, we came to know. We saw that. And what happened in this game? And white mated black. Okay, let's quickly see what happened. Okay, so they both queened and then he mated him. Okay, let's go back to the tournament and let's see what is happening there. Okay, one game is going on and someone is trying to mate someone. Okay, no, that is also over. So, okay, sorry. I need to go back as well. And here we go. The match is also over and we have 44 seconds to go, 43 seconds to go. And those who are watching right now, if you're confused what is happening, what are we commentating on, we are commentating on the fifth Domination Online Chess Festival. This is the under 15 section. We had four section, under 10, under 15, under 20, and the open bullet section. The open bullet is still bound to happen in at 9 p.m. IST. If you want to participate, you can contact me on my social media IDs. The links are there in the description. And the both under 15 and under 20 categories were played last night, and today we have the under 15 and open bullet section, and that is it. Anything else I was going to say? Nothing else. Or 3 seconds to round to go, and 5 rounds are done. This is the sixth round, and Aryan Varshney is leading the tournament with 4 out of 5. Fedor Alimov is at second position with 4.5, and probably they are going to play each other, and that is the game we are going to watch. So let's see what happens. Okay, so they are taking the time. And we have a Sicilian on board, and we don't have a better player than Kaustuv to commentate on a Sicilian game because he has been playing Sicilian from his childhood. Kaustuv, over to you.
No, the games have just started. Let them play a few moves.
You can speak about the opening of at least. So tell the viewers what this opening is, and this is Alapin as I know, and but I have no idea
Yeah,
about.
this is a delayed Alapin,
Okay, this is a delayed Alapin, and
but I'm unsure about the move Queen C2.
because this gives something like this one, this
And
hook.
now White has already weakened his king side.
Yeah, but okay, yes, but I can go rook c8, a6, slowly develop my pieces. And what should be black's plan here? Generally, what is black's plan here in the Alapin?
It depends on the variation, and now I think Black has just completely taken over. Let's go knight d4, knight h5, knight f4. White's dark squares are too weak. This game should be over in just a few moves from now.
Uh, that is a very bold comment that this game will be over in just
Yeah,
a
that
few
is a
minutes.
very bold comment, but Aryan is a very yeah,
Strong
he
player.
plays Sicilian. He plays Sicilian just like me, like all the time. So he knows these key ideas.
Okay, just a second. Okay, sorry for that. Let's move on, and he goes for f5. That is a very, very pertinent break in this kind of positions with the pawn on e4. You can take the knight on f5, and now this
And
pawn
now
on
the rook
f3 is
joins the game.
yes,
The
and the
rook
knight on
joins the game.
and the f3 is also weak. Okay, now rook into f3, queen f6, rook f8. This is clearly better for. So probably Aryan is going to win this tournament. If he wins this one, he goes clear. I don't know, probably 1 point clear in the lead, and he would probably be winning this tournament as well with I don't know. He is going to probably if he wins this one, and looks like on the course to win this match as well because this is completely better for black. Okay, we'll come back to this one since as it seems this is a very easy victory for black. Now let's go on to see some interesting games that are going on. Let's see. Efil Srihari is playing Jai Ganesh. Royal Bengal Tiger is playing Sundram Mindstrom. That is 8 versus 5. Let's go and see them because we have not seen them. Okay, knight h5
Black
looks
is
to.
just a piece up. Black
Oh,
is
okay,
just a piece up.
okay. So let's move on to some other game because this is a simple game where black will slowly convert. Mm, anyone that catches your eye looks to be a very good position to spectate.
I'm seeing something interesting on the first board, on Aryan's board.
Oh, what is it?
Like here Aryan played knight f4, but I was thinking maybe e4 was a possibility.
E4, knight e4.
E4 knight e4, I can go bishop e5.
Okay, and if I go f4, you can take with the knight and then clear opening up this bishop and take. Well, that is a very
Yeah.
interesting move.
After
E4 is a
e4, White could play f e4, but then there is bishop e5, or maybe I can take on f2, rook f2. Seems interest.
okay. So guys, this is very very important, guys. Just listen what Kaustuv says here. He suggests e4 with the idea of very very important idea to clear the square of e5. He goes e4, and now he plans to bring the bishop to e5 and threat a mate on h2. Also, he says that if he takes with white takes with the f pawn, he can go with rook into f2, bishop into f2, and rook into f2. Probably this is working or not working. He doesn't knows, but he says this is could be interesting because after rook g2, uh, you can have some interesting ideas. I have knight g3 check for sure. Uh, but let's see. But it would have been very, very interesting to see. This would have been very interesting. Let's see what happened in the game. Knight f4, rook g4, queen h5, queen f4, and now suddenly the queen on h5 doesn't look good, although your pieces are quite in the attack on the king side, but the queen side is totally naked, and white can run out with the pawns on a7 and b7. Like these are weak
No,
juicy.
I don't think so. I mean, the d5 pawn is falling right away. Like white
Okay,
can,
yeah, knight into
black can
d5.
just take on d5.
Bishop into a7 I can take, but then rook a8 I have. Okay,
Yeah,
not only.
did it happen in the game? Knight d5.
Yeah, yeah. Sorry, excuse me. It did happen.
Yeah. What happens after rook h?
Rook f4,
Okay, so there's rook f4 here.
bishop into f4 with queen into h4.
Yeah, queen h4.
And so if you take, I'll go with knight f4 probably. Or I can take. Okay, okay. It goes for knight f4.
No, taking with the knight is better because you can continue working on the f3 and f2 weaknesses.
Probably now he'll take on h2, a7, or come queen e8 check or something. White needs a counter play. Yes, he comes for that. White needs a counter play here because if he tries to hold on to
Why
this
bishop
position,
f8? Just go rook f8 and just play e4.
okay, probably e4. He's saying that e4 take and go bishop e5 should be deadly because you cannot take after bishop e5. If you take and
Yeah,
after
because
bishop e,
after e4, f4, you even have rook f2. So
okay, you have rook
there is not
f2,
even a pawn sacrifice now.
yeah, and after bishop e5 you cannot take on rook. You cannot play rook g2 as well because I have queen d1 check and take the knight on.
Yeah.
Okay, so that could have been interesting. Probably okay. Now he sees it, but then with the knight, with the bishop on f8, it doesn't allow the bishop to go on e5. So probably rook f8 and bishop. He probably tries to open up this file as well with e4, but then he would have a better opportunity with the bishop on e5 as well, which he probably missed. I think so. Anyways, guys, those who are watching, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe, and also don't forget to hit the notification bells to stay updated with the content. And let's see. Rook h4 is played, and h3 is only move. Otherwise, mate in 2 is coming. Okay, no,
No,
knight
I
into
can
s.
just play knight f3. Yeah.
Okay, did he miss? Aryan, did he miss? Probably he
I guess
missed.
so. He blundered.
Okay, going down on time. Goes 94. Okay, okay, this is going to be an interesting finish, guys. Go back. Okay, white is very, very playing
Is
very
black playing
ambitious.
for the draw? No, he's not.
He was probably increasing in time or something. And there are
Just go h6.
h5. He goes h5. Now king h7 protects the square of the king. Makes a square for the king. Okay, now
He
he'll take
blundered a
and take.
pawn.
Yeah, exactly. Now he blundered a pawn, and now this should be a
He blundered
simple.
a third pawn as well.
Oh my god! Now
So now
this is
this is clearly winning for black.
yes, exactly. So this with this win, probably Aryan is going to win the tournament as well. Not win the tournament, but go 1 point clear than the rest.
Now he
With a
blundered the knight as well.
oh, okay,
So
now
White was
now
playing anti-chess for the last few moves.
interesting anti-chess for the last few moves. Anyways, let's see, guys. Let's move on and see what is happening in the tournament. 5 players are playing, and we have another end game. Okay, we'll probably see this one because this is the only interesting end game. Uh, yeah. Let's see this rook knight endgame, rook knight endgame happening, and now h3 pawn is lost, and probably black is also winning this one. Probably black is better here because with the how many pawns up? 3 pawns up? Yeah, he's 3 pawns up. Yeah, this
Yeah,
is
3 pawns. This is
yeah,
winning.
yeah. Okay, let's see. Uh, I'll drink some water. Kaustuv, are you playing in the night? Are you playing the open bullets?
Yeah, I'm playing the bullets.
Okay, great. Great. So we'll be playing, guys. If you want also to play, so do join in. The tournament is from 9 p.m. IST. The entry fee, I don't remember. Let me quickly check. What is the entry fee of the tournament? Uh, do you remember, Kostov, the entry fee of the tournament?
The entry fee is 60 rupees, I guess.
Yeah, 60 rupees. As Kostov says, the entry fee is 60 rupees, and there are a lot of prizes. So if you want to join, you can contact me in the links there given in the description. My social media IDs are there. Do contact me there. And we are here. This is probably going to be an easy win for Black. Let's go and see what are the other games going on. Probably this is only the last game going on. Okay, no, we can see. Yeah, this is the only game going on. Okay, let me drink some water and let's check what is the entry fee and the total price fund. I totally forgot. Okay, so the open bullet is priced at 60 rupees and the total price fund is 4,500 with the first price of 5,000 rupees. 500 rupees, not 5,000, sorry. 500 rupees. And if you want to play, you can always connect me on my social media accounts given in the description. 28 seconds to go, guys. 28 seconds to go, and as you can see, Aryan Varsne is 6 out of 6, 2 rounds to go, and this is 3 plus 2, 2 rounds to go. FM Sriyari as is at 5. Sundram Mindstrom is at 5 as well, and Jiajit, which is Jitsa, is at 5, and Fedor Alimov, as he lost the last round, is at 4.5. 60 and late fee is 80 rupees. Okay, oh, there is a late fee as well of 20 rupees, so probably and okay, they are playing again. How is that possible? They didn't play each other?
What happened?
Oh,
What
okay.
happened?
So we have the first two players playing each other, and the score is four and a half, sorry, 54 and a half to 47 and a half on LHS. So they have played more than 100 matches, and that is the score. And they are going now. If Srihari is able to beat Aryan, it opens up the tournament, and this is his only chance because if Aryan draws this game, then he is probably going away with the title. So this is a very important match, guys. Very important match. And Kostov, any comments on the opening?
Yeah, this is a favorite of Carlsen and Daniel Dubov. This is the Tarash. And I think Srihori and Aryan Varsne both are well prepared because they're just blazing out the moves.
Exactly, as you can see, Aryan is
They
at
haven't
3.
taken much time in the opening.
Yeah, Aryan versus is at 309, which is more than what he was given. We started at 3-2. So now Srihari is taking his time. Uh, Black has some weakness in his positions. As you can see, the D3 pawn is a
Yeah,
weakness
Black
that he.
has a lot of weaknesses. Black's pawn structure is just completely shattered.
Exactly. And these are the weaknesses.
Four pawn islands, two double pawns.
One isolated pawn on the in the center, and he goes bishop d5, and white is thinking now. Probably now what
This could be
black.
the worst possible pawn structure that I've seen in recent times, but somehow Black is holding on, and I think the position is balanced because Black has a lot of counterplay as well. The knight on
Uh,
e5 is pretty strong. The pawn on d3 is a passed pawn, and now Black is threatening to extend the g2 bishops, which opens up White's kingside as well. So some ideas like queen d5 and knight f3.
okay, course of your video is off somehow. Can you switch it on?
Yeah, my video is off
Oh, why did you turn it on?
because I'm I'm very low on charge.
Oh, you're very low on charge. You can get the thing like charger. If you,
Yeah, I'm trying to get back
oh,
online with my
okay,
video
okay.
in a few
Get
minutes.
it whenever you are like comfortable. And probably now, okay, this is becoming interesting. Uh, Probably now white can play e4 and move away this queen, and then probably play rook c3, or play rook e1 and support this e4 pawn and go f4 and take the pawn on uh, d3. But you cannot play e4. What I'm saying, e4 comes with queen into d4, so that loses the piece. So that is not possible. Sorry, my bad. And I can see Fedor Alimov is viewing this game, so probably he has already won his game or is keeping an eye on this game. And White has offered a draw and Black has declined it. So as you can see, Srihari is playing for the win as he needs to in this tournament, because he's down a point and he needs to win this game to open
Yeah,
the tournament.
this is a must win for Siri because if he wants to contend for the title.
Exactly, and that will also put the tournament wide open. Because if he wins this one, they both of them are on 6 each, and there will be like Fedor Alimov who has probably won as well this round, and he will be at 5.5. So that would be interesting. Let's see, but I don't think why Black has much chances, but you never know. Okay, now Rook D7 exchanges the Rook, but what if I take? Okay, now White is better, I guess here. Take, and I could have taken the d3 pawn, but he refuses to take the d3 pawn. He says, मेरा तो ये pawn तो मेरे को मिलना ही वाला है.
No,
पहले
no.
मेरे
Black can take with a queen right after rook d7.
oh, okay, sorry, he goes for rook c1, takes, probably takes with the queen. Yes, he takes with the queen. And how do you take this d3 pawn? Because this d3 pawn is very annoying. It is like a nail on your chest. मतलब कोई suffocate कर रहा है ऐसे पकड़ के, ऐसे लग रहा है मेरे को. Like that pawn is very annoying. How do you take that pawn? Because if you play something like f4, it gives me the g4 square, and the light squares are very weak. So
Yeah,
how do
it's
you
not so easy to capitalize on the d3 pawn right now, but I think White's key idea should be to exchange the queens of both, so that he can play f4.
okay,
If
but
White
then
manages to exchange the queens, then the shattered pawn structure ensures that he has a clear advantage.
yeah, but then now with queen d5, black has allowed the rook on c7. Uh-huh.
Black cannot trade any more pieces because the more pieces goes off the board, the more it favors White.
Okay, so probably he has to give up the bishop. Oh, okay, no, b7 bishop is b7 and f7 are both of, protected now. So now black is
Yeah,
taking his.
everything is protected, but how will Black continue? Like the position is a standstill. Neither White can play f4 and take on d3. But since Black is in a must-win situation, how will Black proceed? That is the main point. So
He
that's why
goes
I
for,
think Srihar is taking his time
and he went with rook a8.
because Black does not have a clear plan of breaking through White's position.
Yeah, and he comes back to rook d8. Now probably is trying something like knight c6, maybe I don't know, but that is not a good move because if you exchange the knights,
Because
uh,
no,
it
after knight c6, the d3 pawn falls. So you just can remove the knight.
yeah. So white is now
Now probably White is threatening rook c8 to exchange the other pair, the other
okay
rook.
now queen a5 against what you said that not exchange the queens, but then this puts if
I
he
think
takes
after
now
queen a5, since the
then
king is a bit further, the pawn can be
yeah,
a bit wrong.
yeah, because this king is on g2, this d3 pawn can be a trouble, and he takes. Okay, he comes with a
Yeah, but
king,
yeah,
but
king f2,
but
king e1, king d2.
but now with f4 this should be over.
Yeah,
And
this should be winning for white.
I
The
think
knight on d4 is too strong
exactly this knight has been the reference throughout the game, and he goes for knight c6. Probably if you take, I'll go d2. Can I not? Okay, or can I simply play? Okay, now if I take
Just play just play king e1. Play it safe.
okay, takes on d4, d2, rook, rook c3, king f7. Uh, but this turned out to be an
Aryan
equal.
knows that a draw is fine for him, so I don't think he's pressing much in this position.
Yeah, this is very important as guys because this is the championship match. Probably because, as I said earlier, like they are playing one against two. One is playing against two, and since Aryan is a point ahead, a full point
And
ahead,
now
and now
rook d4 just wins. b6 was a terrible blunder.
yeah, because now takes, and I have the king, and I'll go there, and now Srihari is probably succumbing to yes, king e5 is king d5, and he's probably going to lose this one. Okay, so that means Aryan is clearly taking away the championship today. And let's see what are the other games that have happened. Okay, now that this is done, let's see what are the games going on. 8 games are going on, and Shankodip Maiti is has come up to the second place at this point with 5.5 points. And what happened to Alimov? Oh, Alimov drew his game. So that means Shankodip has a good chance of finishing second, who is a very, very bright player from West Bengal. And how many games are going on? 8 games are going on. Let's see if we have any other strong games over here. Interesting games going on. Srihari is still fighting on, and Jiajit Sundaram. This is a queen endgame. Or which position do you want to go for? You want to go for this one?
Let's watch this game.
Which one?
Avenger Warriors and Jai Ganesh.
Where is it? It
Okay,
I
it
guess
ended in a draw.
okay. It ended in
It
a draw.
ended in a draw.
And something
Let's then
here.
watch Jiajit's game.
Yeah, because this is 3 versus 5. Okay, and this is the queen in game, and anything can
Yeah,
happen.
queen end games are always tricky.
And now you don't have any checks. Okay, he protects. He plays it fine. He plays it sensibly. H4 was a very, very good move. Like protects the B2 pawn is already protected, so you protect the H4 pawn as well. And now, so I think this is going to end in a draw. And as you can see, Black declines a draw.
No, black does not want a draw.
Wow, wow.
But I think white's outside passer gives him better chances. If black wants to play on, then obviously it's favorable for white.
Okay, so Kaustuv, according to Kaustuv, he says that white has better chances here, but it is black who is going to play, who is playing on, because he thinks that this h4 pawn is outside passer and could be favorable for white, and now he's winning the pawn. Okay, now queen
And
f7. White
white
complete
has misplaced something. White has misplayed. Now there's all sort of mating tricks.
because now queen e3 checks comes with queen f3, and if you take okay, no, huh, what?
Okay, he blundered the queen.
Okay, okay, okay.
So it was a
That
good decision for black to not take the draw by perpetual and
play
continue.
on. Probably he saw some chances here. And still one game is going on. Oh wow! And it's a night in game. Let's go and watch that as well. Lady Dawn NB is playing Line is Back. Okay, and Line is Back has a 1-0 score over Lady Dawn NB, and this looks to be a tricky in game. And as it is said, night end games are pretty equal to king pawn end games and can be very, very tricky. What do you think of this position, Costa?
I don't know if this is winning for black, but black will obviously. Oh, what happened?
What?
Knight c5, just placing your knight in front of your opponent's knight.
Okay, that is a mouse slip, probably a pre-move or something like that. But then, okay,
Now this is
w-
a draw. Now this is a
okay,
draw.
what was that a double exclamation or something? But who? What a way to draw the game. Like this forces a draw here. But then why black
Yeah,
something?
black was the one playing for the win. So why would he just blunder his
Probably
knight
that was
and
a
go for the win?
probably that was a mouse slip. And so we are done with 7 rounds of this tournament, and the final round starts within 45 seconds. And if you see, Aryan Varshney has already won the championship with 7 points. Even if he loses, he has a very good uh, tiebreak score of 33. So he is going to probably win this one. Jajit with this win, which we saw, which we saw.
I think Aryan has already played with Giaji.
Yeah, he has. So probably he's going to play Shankhadeep or something. Let's see. But then, what was I saying? Uh, what what was I saying? Jiajit with that win, with that Queen Endgame win, has come on to the second place, and there is 5.5 Shankhadeep, and there are I don't know how many players, eight I can see here, okay, seven here, seven players on five positions. So this is going to be very interesting to see what happens. And Aryan is playing Shankhadeep, and Jiajit is playing Dhruv, and Srihari is playing. Uh, Srihari is playing Sundaram Mindstorm. Which game do you want to watch? Which position?
Let's go for Giaji.
Okay, so you want to see if he can do something. And Dhruv Fukan, he's playing Dhruv Fukan. Do you know both of them? You said you don't know him, but do you have any
No,
idea of?
I don't know. No, I don't have any idea with this two.
Oh, okay, they
What happened?
accept.
They
They
agreed
accept.
to a draw.
Yeah. Okay, that was fast.
Aryan
And
Varshney also agreed to a draw. So
okay, so that is also done. So let's watch
we have
Srihari.
got our champion and runners up. We have got our champion and runners up.
Did we? Okay, yes.
Yeah.
Okay, so that is it, guys. Because now with this win, with this draw, two quick draws, we surely have got our champion and runners-up, as rightly said by uh, Kaustuv, because Aryan has won with 7.5 points, and Giorgit is probably and has confirmed his second position with 6.5, because कोई नहीं छू सकते उसको अभी, because शंकरदेव की गेम भी हो चुका है, उसका है 0.6, और ध्रुव का भी हो चुका है गेम, उसका है 0.515. सो उधर से तो कोई उसको छू नहीं सकता, और 5 से जो भी जीतेगा उसका पॉइंट होगा 6, तो वो हो गया है सेकंड. सो लेट्स गो एंड सी व्हाट आर द गेम्स दैट आर गोइंग ऑन राइट नाउ. Srihari LR is playing Sundaram Mindstormer. Lalit Saw is playing Fedor Alimov. And combination player is playing Royal Bengal Tiger. Which position do you like?
Let's watch Alimov's game.
Okay, this is a close Sicilian. Looks like one.
Yeah, again a close Sicily.
And a4 is a very typical move in the this position, trying to stop the b5 idea of black, which is generally comes with b4 b5 and a4 a5 a4. Okay, he goes with knight d4, and now plans b5 and protects the pawn on b5 with
Rook b8 b5 was also possible.
okay, so instead of knight d4, cost of 6, rook b8 b5 is also a plan, and I think which is a better plan, because now with rook b8 b5 you avoid uh, the rook exchange. But what about a5 after that? Oh, he couldn't have played a5 because the knight was on
The knight was on c6. Yeah.
c6. So now see, guys, that was the problem with knight d4. But I can go back, right?
Yeah, but that does not help because I will just move my c3 knight and then the pawn on a5 is supported.
Okay,
And you can go b5 without damaging your structure.
yeah, surely. And should white go something like h3 king h2 g4 here?
Yeah, that is White's main plan over here to
Okay,
try and gain space on the king side. Maybe go
yeah,
for a king side attack.
yeah, and he goes for that only. He goes for h3. King
Still,
h2
black
g4,
can play b5 over here.
b5 ab6.
ab6 and then queen b6
Okay, targeting the
with some
d2.
ideas like c4.
Interesting.
I don't understand the move h6. Like white wants to play on the king side,
and
wants
he's
to push
making
his pawns. So why would you weaken your own king side by pushing the pawns?
exactly this gives white a hook to play at. Maybe uh,
H6 weakens G6 further, and H6 itself is a weakness.
and if you probably he's saying that if you go f5, I'll go g5. That is his idea, probably. And what is the problem?
Probably. But
Uh,
but then I can go for H4 breaks, or maybe knight G3 and knight H5.
okay, so he says here, or you can go also h4. Yeah, surely that can also be done. But then he says that probably his logic will be like it will take you some time, and till then I can do something on the queen side. But then I think his plans is also very slow, and he's
But
thinking.
yeah, black's plan is very slow. Like H6 is just a wastage of move. You have
Ex-
to play on the queen side.
Knight into e2.
Again, a move I don't understand. The knight was doing excellent on d4. It was on a central square. Why would you just trade it off?
Uh, Probably he was not getting some moves to play, and this looked very okay. Can I play f6? Okay, no, not you. I cannot. Sorry. I was trying something on the h6 pawn, but then it's not working because the queen is there on d8.
Yeah, you can play f6. F6 looks interesting because after knight f6 you have g5.
And what if I go bishop f6? I can go bishop
Then I can
h6.
take on h6.
Exactly. Yeah.
But
King.
now black's king side is just messed up.
So is white's, but it's
But white has more space on the king side, and that's what matters.
okay. Rook f4 looks to be a very good move. Now I can probably bring the other rook into play. Uh, you
Bring
know,
the other rook, go knight d5.
yes, exactly. You can also take on b7. Just saying. That is a juicy pawn that is like hanging on there for some
Yes,
quite some time.
b7 is a future target.
Yeah, a future target. That is what I wanted to say. f6. Now he goes for that move because now if you take, I have takes. Okay, what if I take with the bishop? You go rook
Yeah,
into
I
bishop
don't like f6.
and bishop into
This
h3.
this bishop h3 idea.
Yeah, because this and he goes bishop into f6, knight into f6, rook into f6. But then now h6 is hanging. He should have
Oh,
not. He should have probably taken here on h3, but then you have rook in.
that does not help as well. I will
Oh
just
yeah,
play rook h6.
yeah, exactly.
Okay,
Rook h6 is
so
in.
rook h6.
Okay, now what? Rook into h6, rook queen into h6, bishop into h6, rook into
Oh,
g2.
still you have rook g2 in the end. It will be a bishop knight versus
Rook endgame,
rook endgame.
and he's down to 10 seconds. By the way, Shankadip Maisi says hi, Shankadip. Congratulations on your good performance in this tournament. c4.
Maybe white
Interesting.
had something better because this allows a lot of counterplay.
Yeah, because now with this weak pawns, like it can go either way, right? What do you think?
No, no, I think it will be a draw or white will win, but I
You
don't
do,
know. The win does not seem so clear anymore. Like in the
for,
earlier position, white was just completely dominating in the king side.
and now the a5 pawn is falling. The a5 pawn is falling, as you can see.
So why did he just give away the a5 pawn?
Exactly.
After rook c5, just play bishop f4 or bishop f8. Why just give it away directly without any
Come like
fight?
fight exactly. Probably he didn't see that. Okay, now king d4 is the only move. Probably. Yeah, and rook a5 check comes in. King c3. I don't
So
think
now black is the one playing for a victory.
because now this f pawn looks deadly, and he goes for it because you cannot take on f4 because I have a5. And if you go king b3, I have rook into b4 check. So that is not working. But what if I take play a5 knight d5? What is happening there?
Nothing is happening. Okay. So white is
What?
playing for the draw now, but I think knight he just missed knight d5. Knight d5 would have just consolidated the extra pawn, and
Exactly.
in the pawn that is captured. And after knight d5, the d6 pawn falls as well.
Exactly. Now d6 probably he just gave away. He had some chances, but then he gave away. And now he has solidified. And okay,
And
I
now this
just
should be a draw.
yeah. For a second, I thought that white doesn't have any move, and they're repeating, and this should end in a draw. Okay, great. So is it over? Play rook a6, and it will be over.
So Lalit managed to somehow trick his opponent and defend the position.
But now he is going for the win. But now, what happens?
No, black does not have any chances of winning.
And what about does this give white any chances of winning?
Neither does white because the b7 pawn is too solid.
Yeah, because
Unless and
it's
until you can remove that pawn off the board, white does not have any winning chance.
uh, rook into d4. Isn't rook into d4 winning here?
Yeah, rook into d4 was winning.
Okay. So there were some chances. There were some chances which Lalit missed. See,
No,
I
no.
said
Now this is I guess winning for black.
because now he has chances of like coming somewhere to here and take the pawn. Exactly. Now king come to king c4. He'll go
No,
bishop c5, and now
yeah.
move.
No, no. Now rook d4 is not working. The
Yeah,
only winning
because
for black over here is to cut off the king on the last rank, and then come king d5, play rook h4, and take rook d4. The king will
sorry.
be too far to catch the pawn. Yeah, that is
Yeah,
the only winning. Now I don't think it's winning again.
yeah, probably now black can try for something. White can try for something. I mean, sorry. Okay, so this is a very interesting game. This turns out to be very interesting game, and both of them are fighting on. They are not agreeing to a draw, which is very good to see because in this kind of positions we generally tend to take a draw, but then both of them are playing on and on. So that is a very good fighting streak from both of them because either of them can lose and just lose a lot of
And
positions
white
in
is
the.
winning.
Oh wow, wow, wow! What a game! What a game! What a game, guys! What a game! From there to here. Wow, what a game, guys. 9 people are watching and those who have not yet liked or सब्सक्राइब इस गेम के लिए एक तो लाइक बनता है दोस्तों इस गेम के लिए एक लाइक तो बनता ही है सब्सक्राइब भी कर दिया करो और क्या बोलते हैं उसको बेल आइकन भी दबा दिया करो अगर अच्छा लगा कंटेंट तो एक बहुत ही अच्छा वीडियो आने वाला है 25th को जो एक है सरप्राइज जिसका टीजर अभी भी टीजर रिलीज हो चुका है इसमें ही है क्या बोलते हैं पेज में है मतलब चैनल में है जाके देख लीजिएगा उसको अगर आपको देखना है तो जरूर लाइक और सब्सक्राइब कीजिएगा लेट्स गो एंड सी व्हाट हैपेंड इन द टूर्नामेंट and we have the tournament finished with Aryan Varsnev winning the tournament with 7.5. Jit Shah, sorry, not Jit Jen. Jit Shah taking the second spot with 6.5. Fedor Aliminov with the win took the third spot with 6 points. Srihari LR with 6 finished fourth. Combination player 6 finished fifth. Somkadip Maiti finished sixth. Dhruv Fukan finished 5.5. Big Lion finished 5.5 with 8 position. Avengers Warriors finished ninth with 5.5, and SS Manian finished 10th with 5.5. And this was a very good tournament. Firstly, congratulations to the organizers for a very good tournament because I will be playing in the bullet tournament and I'll not be participating or I'll not be commentating. So I'll take this opportunity to congratulate the organizers for a very good tournament organized by both of them, three of them, and I hope that they come back with such events in future as well, and for us as well, where we can participate. I know there is a bullet section, but I would like to play something with more time because I'm a bit slow with the games. Anyways, thank you very much for everyone joining in, and Kaustuv, thank you as well. I hope you are on the screen. Yes, you are. Also,
Yes, I'm
thank
on.
you. Yeah. Thank you so much for joining in. You as well. You came to my channel after a long time, so thank you so much. I hope you had a great time. Uh,
Yeah, I had
uh,
a great time watching the games, and it was
uh,
a nice overall experience. And I would hope to come after as well.
yeah, obviously you have to. Yeah, you have no choice, but you have to come back. That is the point. But and we saw actually saw some quality games. There were topsy and turvy moments, but there the quality was there. What do you think?
Yeah, there were some high quality games, I would say. Like for
Yeah,
instance, the game of Aryan Varshney and Srihori.
yeah, that was obviously both of them are very very good players,
Yeah, we
and
got to see a very strong opening preparation from both sides.
yeah, and okay,
And the
okay, guys.
last game
So
was
the
the
last
most
game was
interesting, I guess.
the most
I
surely
suppose, yeah,
surely that
that
should
was
be
the
the
most, I believe.
game of the match because that was a very very interesting game that we watched. Okay, thank you so much everyone for joining in. Those who are watching right now, if you have still not liked the stream, kindly do like the stream and hit the subscribe button, and also don't forget to hit the notification bell to stay updated with the content. There is a tournament at 9 p.m. IST, a bullet tournament organized by the same organizer. This is a part of the same Domination Chess Festival. If you want to organize, you can still play with paying 80 rupees of entry fee, and the total prize fine is 4,500 rupees, and with the first prize of rupees 500. If you want to participate, kindly do contact in the links given below. The social media links you have there. You can contact me, and I can surely help you how to register and all. But for tonight, good night. Thank you once again, Costa, for joining in, and we'll be right back. I'll be back streaming the bullet tournament from 9. The tournament is from 9. So I'll be back. I'll quickly go have some dinner and come back. Till then, goodbye and see you. Thank you, Costa, once again. Bye.
Bye.
I love everything. Fire spreading all around my room. My world's so bright, it's hard to breathe, but that's alright.